guys, what's up? It's ItsAnnaLouise, and today's video is one that has been highly requested. It is another Meet My Betta Fish tank tour, and you guys have been requesting this for a while now, just to kind of see what betas new that I have and just what's been going on. So I really wanted to film this for you guys today so you can see all my betas, their tanks, and where they are. So yeah, I'm finally getting to it, and I really hope you guys enjoy it, and without further ado, let's begin. Okay guys, so this is my first beta, Joey. I got him back in September. He was in my room. Oh, his bubble nest is almost gone, but he was building a bubble nest. He is a big Dumbo-eared beta, a delta tail, and he has some really big lips and some big Dumbo ears. And then on this side is Archie, who is a little guy I got from Petco, and he was on the shelf for like a very long time. He's kind of sullen, and he's kind of sullen too. With him, weird story, I had him in a 3-gallon, moved him to a 10. He hated it so much. There was actually 2 different times I thought he was dead because he was just sitting, so I decided to move him to a smaller space. He is getting my finger. Anyway, he enjoys it a lot better in here. And then him as well, whenever I got him, all he did was really kind of sit at the bottom, so I thought I will move him in here. And so far, they have been a great match. So this is Joey and Archie. So with Joey and Archie, I really just want to take the time to address, please no like rude comments or anything about the tank size, because the more I have been in the beta hobby, the more I have 1000% realized that you don't just go by the rules. There's so many people who are like set with rules that other people have said has to happen. And truthfully, just like humans, betas are all different. I think that there should be no set rules as long as they're happy. Now, there are some that I totally agree with. You should never be keeping a beta as a pet in a very small little bowl or a vase. That is always wrong, so definitely nothing like that. And you should take proper precautions. Now, if it is a quarantine tank and it is in a bowl for a while, I do that, that's okay, as long as it's not a permanent home. But with them, they prefer smaller spaces, and I have had tons of people agree with me that they have had betas just like that. So for people who say, oh, it has to be in a 2.5 or larger, no, it all depends on the beta. But anyway, that was them, and now I'm going to go ahead and get this super exciting part over, because I've moved on to my living room area. I have baby Betta Fry, so I am totally counting them in. So let me show you. Yeah, it's going to be really hard to see them. Let's see if I can shine a light. Okay, I'm trying to shine a light. They are so small. They're only a few days old. 4 days. There's one, if you can see him bouncing around. But I do have Betta Fry. This is their grow out tank right here. And I'm so excited about these guys. Okay, and next, since I am going in order, here is my Sorority. I love this tank. This has all live plants except for this one in the back. And these are my beautiful girls. I have 1 Dumbo, 3 Koi, and then 2 just regular girls, just marble colored. This one back here was my first female 11. Then I have Veronica here, Jan, the Dumbo here, Blossom the Koi, Cheryl the Koi, and Penny the Koi. Now, a couple of really cool things about them. Blossom here, the smallest koi, thinks she runs the whole show. Like, she is obsessed. She thinks she's boss lady, and she has the most hilarious personality, and she's always glubbing her lips as big as she can. And then this right here is the mama of the Betta Fry. This is Penny, and she came from a breeder. This is Cheryl. She also came from a breeder, my big pretty koi here. And this is Veronica from PetSmart, and 11 from PetSmart, and Jan is from Petco. And the funny thing is, the 2 PetSmart girls right here always stay together. They are BFFs. Jan, she'll be with the crowd, but she also likes to be alone. These girls, let's see, her, and the other koi, they kind of try to pick dominance, but they all get along very well. And I've never seen them fight. I mean, they chase occasionally, but that's just to figure out their role in the sorority, and that is completely normal. They have always got along. And also, this is my only tank with mostly live plants, and so many people tell me, get all live plants, like yada yada yada. I understand that live plants can be good, but also they can have issues with them if they start to die, anything, they can mess with the levels, and 2 times I've gotten live plants, it has caused a fungus, which has actually killed some of my fish, so I'm not one of those people that say only get live plants, because they can also have issues as well. So, I mean, yes, they have some benefits, but also they can cause you trouble. But I love everything in here. I've got water lettuce, forget what that's called, and this really pretty grass, whatever, if I can even speak. Okay, and then moving on in here, which is, I call it my little laboratory, because I have a brine shrimp hatchery going on for my fry, which is another reason why the light is off in this tank, because I'm having to use the plug-in. But this right here is one of my baby bettas that I got from Petco by the name of Bonnie. She is so sweet and growing like a weed, like she's growing so fast, and she has a very sweet personality. I do have some live plants in here. This is Java Fern and some more little grass type. I also have 2 Pygmy Corys in here and 2 full-size Corys, one being an emerald and one being an albino. Now with her, if you watch my videos, you guys know I have issues with baby bettas not being the gender that they are supposed to be. So I call her a girl now, but we will see. And her name is after the Vampire Diaries, after Bonnie Bennett. In the sorority, most of those girls are named after either Riverdale or, let's see, I think mainly just Riverdale, yeah. But Bonnie right now has a big tummy. She eats so much. And also her little tail came like that. It's been like that ever since I got her. And she has such a unique coloring to her also. That's why I absolutely love her, and her big bug eyes. They're so cute. So cute. Okay guys, so now for my bedroom, which is where most of my bettas are. I think we're going to go ahead and start on my dresser. So let me show you guys. Okay, so right here, I will have to turn on the light. This is one of my rescue bettas. He was my very first rescue betta I got. His change so far is amazing. I will leave a before and after picture right now. This is Da Vinci. He, like I said, was my first rescue betta, and I've had many since him that I have sold, but he was the worst, so I still have him getting better. I got him out of a terrible situation at PetSense, and yeah, he has been amazing ever since, and he is honestly one of my favorite bettas I've had. His personality is everything, and I love him to pieces. So this is his little quarantine setup. Here is my newest betta, and his name is Enzo. And Enzo is also from the Vampire Diaries. I got so lucky with him. I went to PetSmart, saw him on a whim. I barely looked at him because I had to go, and then I was thinking about him all day, and I had to go back and get him. So I did, and it was literally 5 minutes before PetSmart closed. But his tank is the first one that I'm actually trying without a filter, because honestly, you can do that. It saves money as long as you do really regular water changes, which he will be needing. But he is so sweet. His personality is just one where he sits around and glides, kind of like a phantom. He doesn't even really swim harshly. He just kind of glides, as you can see. And I've never seen a koi at PetSmart, so I just feel like I got really lucky. His pattern is gorgeous. And I love his tank too. But this is Enzo, like I say, and he's named from the Vampire Diaries. And he has fin rot, so I am curing that. Poor guy. He had it when I got him. And now moving on to this divided tank. On this side I have Damon, also from the Vampire Diaries. He is a crazy, spunky Dalmatian veiltail. He is the most showy, craziest one I have. because he is, like I said, a major show-off. He is flaring every night, even without a roommate. So please no comments about divided tanks, because all my betas have done wonderful. He just always does it when the lights go out. But he is, like I said, crazy, and when I feed him, he just does not have good aim to get the bloodworms. But he's very silly, and I do love him a lot. And I love his Dalmatian Armageddon print, which is very unusual, I feel like, to find in pet stores. And then beside him is my gorgeous crown tail Navi. And Navi was actually named after the YouTuber Taylor Nicole Dean. Well, her mother actually named him for me. But, like, look at his rays, if you can see them. His tail is literally magnificent. And he is very marble. He changes colors all the time. Right now, he looks really blue. But sometimes he'll look pink, purple, just everything. And he kind of reminds me of a unicorn. Or mermaid. But there are those two. And then in my 10-gallon tank, I have my second newest beta, which is Arnold. And he is named after Hey Arnold, the 90s TV show. So if you guys know of that TV show, some of you may be too young, but that was a show when I was little and a little bit before my time as well. But he is a rose petal male, and he's hiding. He's a little camera shy, but that is him with a full belly. He is yellow and blue. And over here I have a Loach, and I will be dividing this off for room for more betas. But there he is. And I will insert pictures like of him and if any of the other ones hide, so you guys can get a better picture, because he is obviously camera shy. But there you can kind of see the blue on him. But he's kind of piebald, like in his face, and then he's got the aqua blue and the yellow, and he just looked like a ray of sunshine. And yeah, so this is Arnold, so you can see him better here. So moving on from Arnold is my soulmate in a fish. Like, this fish right here is my fish soulmate. This is Steve. Now, if you guys don't watch my video, let me just say Steve is a handful. I got him as a baby betta from Petco. He has grown like a weed. Like, he's grown so much. He's falling my finger, but he's getting so much bigger. Like, he's huge now. And I've had the biggest issue figuring out if he is a boy or a girl. Now, I will link those videos up above so you guys can kind of get more into the story about him, but he has had so many different signs that point to him being both a girl and a boy, so I just laugh and say he's both. But I will be doing a gender reveal soon for him, because honestly, he is a very confusing tot. But he can jump really high, he always jumps for his bloodworms, and he is so smart. So smart and so feisty. I think my finger just scared him. But I literally love this boy to death. And I always call him boy and guy, but that doesn't mean he is one. I'm just so used to calling him that. But I will be doing a gender reveal, so you guys just stay tuned for that. And his name is after Stranger Things. So moving on from him is my tank right by my bed, and on this side we have Toast, who is my mustard gas. He is the second beta I have ever gotten in my adult years, of course, because I did have some betas when I was a little girl, but nothing like any of this. But this is a Toast, and he's named after one of Taylor Nicole Dean, the YouTuber's snakes. He is so dark, it's really hard for you to see him. And he is also a rose petal. And then to his side is Klaus, my very feisty koi placat. He is very feisty. He is one of the most feistiest, kind of aggressive ones I have. He's still very sweet though, and the funniest thing is, every night when I come to bed, because if you can see my bed is right by his tank, he will come wedge himself right here and sleep, and it is so funny. But here he is. I absolutely love kois. They are one of my absolute favorite types of betas. And they make very good roommates, because they kind of have similar personalities. Like, he can have flares of like, I'm boss kind of attitude, but He's also has a sweet side. So it all just kind of depends. But this is Klaus, and he is after the Vampire Diaries. So a lot of my tanks are mainly after the Vampire Diaries, Stranger Things, and Riverdale. And then last in my personal collection of betas, because I do have rescues of course, is Dart. Now Dart is a very special boy. He is my first one that I actually ordered from a breeder, and he was my $150 koi show beta. He's so gorgeous, he's so beautiful and sweet, and he has the sweetest personality. Like before I got him I thought he would kind of be showy and you know, but he's not at all. He is probably my sweetest one I own. And he is in a tank with some tetras, koi cats, and snails. A lot of snails. And they all get along very well. He has never ever tried to hurt anything. That's what I'm saying. He's like literally so sweet. His name's Dart, and that is after Stranger Things on season 2 when Dustin finds the baby Demogorgon and names him Dart, or Dartanimus. So here is my Dart. And then for my last rescue beta, this is a Veltail male named Uni, and I named him Uni, short for unicorn, because he looks just like a unicorn. He's got pink, purple, and kind of green, and he is very sweet. I'm looking for him a home now. But he is a very good boy as well. And right here is where one of my female rescues was, but we actually shipped her out yesterday. So just Uni is left. Okay guys, so I really hope you enjoyed this video and meeting all of my betas. Also, if you like this video and want to add me on Snapchat, definitely do that, because you can see updates of all my fish and of my breeding process with my Betta Fry, and just updates of me as well. If you would like to see that, add me on Snapchat at this name right here. It's ItsAnnaLouise20 for all the updates. And other than that, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and please give it a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe, which you can do by hitting my face right here. And you can watch another one of my videos by clicking right here, and it would mean the world to me if you would do so. And I hope you have a great day or night or whenever you may be watching this, and I'll see you guys in my next video.